unlucky.
And Osborne's in the nervous 90s, as they say, as Painter really mounts a late charge. 152 could win it for Osborne, but my word, what a difficult shot this is. 152. Painter resting on double 16 possibilities. And now double 16 for the match in style.
Oh, well, Sarah holds her head in her hands, and one match point lost for Osborne. Painter stays alive. A 13-dart finish on. If he can hit this, a 14-dart has got to get double 8, an absolute must. Oh yes! Pressure on that one! He might have thought it's over, but there it is that keeps this match alive! Fantastic!
Ooh, it's getting tight now. The tension is touchable and tangible as Painter mounts a charge, and once again Osborne lost the leg when he had a chance of winning with a shot at a double, and he's now got to do it all over again, and Painter looks in a mean Street Fighter's mood.
Yes, and I've got to say, Dave, this is Kevin Painter in a way the like of which we've not seen for a long time. He has never ever during this match shaken his head. We've had a wry smile, we've had the odd look, but really he's never ever felt, I believe, that this game has been over. He's always believed, I think, that he could get back in it. Even if perhaps we doubted on occasions that he might, I don't think he has ever doubted. And, well, that is what matters most.
Osborne really does need ton 40, ton 80 here to bring this leg within his reach. Starts well, one dart in the treble. Yeah, he's got to come out. That's blocked that target. That one isn't. Good thinking, left to finish. Got to be tight, John, got to be nail biting.
Yeah, it's how we like it, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's why they turn the telly on, and why we love this wonderful sport. That's so unlucky, but even so, if Osborne doesn't take out 170 here, Painter will give himself at least one dart, I feel, to stay in the match. But there's a perfect dart in the treble 20. There's a perfect dart in the treble 20. Pull for a place in the final. Oh, the width of that wire away from a place in the final. A second match point goes, and Painter to stay alive wants 84.
Treble 20 should be the target, and again Osborne with the merest whisker away. 14. 22 now remaining, double 11 to stay alive. And now Osborne surely will wrap up this position in the final. His first televised final beckons.
The crowd stilled as this 33-year-old man from Derby looks at double 8, nerves beginning to play their part, trying now to hold himself together for the match. 3 more match points, that's 5 in all have gone, and Painter's still alive, Dave.
Yes, and the butterflies will be like pterodactyls now for Colin Osborne, as Painter ruthlessly, one suspects, will exploit this situation. Oh, now double 2.
Well, nerves play their part in both of the gladiators, and 16 for Osborne. It's as easy as any other double eight he's hit in his career, and yet it's the most difficult. It's the one that takes him into the final. Double four. For the UK Open final, Colin Osborne, 33 years of old age, from Derby, makes it. Yes, an excellent effort there from Painter, trying to bite back. But Colin Osborne, that's the man who's made the 2009 Blue Square UK Open final. Who will he play? Will it be Taylor or will it be Baxter? Triumph for Colin Osborne.
Colin, congratulations through to your first ever PDC televised final. How does that feel?
Great. It's like I said earlier on, I've put a lot of hard work, and I thought it was never going to happen now. It was double after double after double, but to be fair to Kevin, he missed quite a few in the beginning as well, but I just have to try and jump on that, which I did.
You look cool as a cucumber here on this big stage. You ended up missing 5 match starts, admittedly 2 of them were for huge finishes. Were you as cool as a cucumber, or were the nerves starting to fray a bit?
If I was cool, I would have went in. But like you say, I think with it being match start as well, it puts a bit of pressure on it as well, obviously, because you know that. But I'm just glad to get over the finishing line.
Much has been made of your level of fitness too. 3 games in a day, you'll play the first semi-final, you'll get more rest. Do you think you've got a little bit of an advantage?
Well, it works both ways, because on being on such a high, then you can go down, you can come down off that, but if you just come straight off and back on, you don't have time to do that, see. So, but it works both ways, but I'll be ready. Just finally, who's going to win the second semi-final? I'm not bothered.
Good answer, good luck in the final, Colin.
Thank you.
Colin Osborne through to his first major PDC final. They enjoyed it. I know he did too. But a lot of hard work still to come if he's to be crowned champion. Rod Harrington, what about the performance? A few nerves kicked in towards the end there.
Yeah, I think that was obvious that was going to happen, but that's a good solid performance from Aussie there. 96.5 average, 33% on doubles. We know he's got her up that. But the one thing he did in the early part of the game, he jumped on Kevin's mistakes. 2 clear legs early on where Kev had darts at doubles first. 2 darts in both legs and missed them. And when Aussie was coming off a beaten Raymond Barnveld, so he had that confidence, and that was what killed Kevin off in the early part of the game.
Kevin Painter will look back at that and think, hey, I could have done better.
Yeah, when you're getting the dart at the double first, you think you should win the leg. So he will look at them 2 early legs and that last leg and think, I had darts there to make it 9-8. I shouldn't miss them at this situation. If you're going to win World Championships or major TV finals, you can't make mistakes and miss chances.
Should he go on the board now and just get the arm, or keep the arm loose until he plays the final?
Yeah, absolutely. He cannot go and sit down. I wouldn't go and sit down, because it ain't going to be that long. He just wants to turn his arm over. I wouldn't go on the board and go through formats of, right, I'm taking shots out. I would just get up there and just keep the arm loose, and try and keep the nerves away, try and stay relaxed.
Coming up next then, the second semi-final, Ronnie the Rocket Baxter against Phil Taylor. Can the Power get another 9-darter here?
Perfect darts from the Power. He's really turning on the Power now. Maximum! 6 perfect darts from Philip Taylor.
141, treble 20 will be the first target.
Yes. Treble 19. Double 12 then for a 9-dart finish.